if you like this reading, please like or subscribe or leave a comment if you would like to, as I always say. And I have everything ready. I'm just going to start as quickly as I can for you lovely Capricorn people. The first card you have your past is the High Priestess. So this card can be about intuition, can be about secrets, it can be about spirituality, all of these different kinds of things. I'm seeing there could be some suspicions actually in this card. You were using your intuition to kind of work out what was going on. You were suspicious of someone, that's what I'm seeing. And more than suspicious though, it's like you had a knowing. And that's what the knowledge of this High Priestess is about. She uses her spirituality to actually have this knowing about what's going on. So at this time, you might not have had any evidence about whatever this was, but you knew. It was like you just knew something was happening. I am seeing some sort of silence. There's silence. There was silence coming from someone around you. Someone wasn't answering your questions, or someone wasn't there, or not answering the phone, or maybe they just weren't saying anything to you at all. And you knew something was going on with someone. And again, I'm seeing this silence not just coming from them, but it's coming from you. This High Priestess is sitting there very quietly, not saying anything at all. A lot's going on in her head, and that's what you were like. This is what you were like. It was like you were saying nothing at this time. You were just sitting, kind of waiting. Maybe you were trying to gather evidence. Maybe you were just thinking about what you were going to do. You weren't showing you're upset. You weren't showing that you were suspicious at this time. And you were just sitting there almost serene, like the High Priestess. You were just sitting there, and this person did not know that you had this idea that was what was going on. Something was going on with this person. So the next card you have your past is the King of Swords. So yes, you're being a little bit distant with this person, but you still weren't showing that you knew something was happening with them, or that they were hiding something or something like that. So yes, you're being a little bit distant. You were just waiting to see what was going to happen. You're a little bit cold, actually. You're not a cold person, but this is how you were at this time. It was like you were restraining yourself when you needed to be able to do this. And yes, deep down you were very unhappy. You were unhappy with this person. You might have been upset with them. You knew something was happening, but you weren't showing this at this time. And you were sitting there kind of trying to work out what you were going to do. You were trying to see the reality, trying to see the truth in the situation, and kind of maybe looking for clues and thinking about what was going on, trying to work out what your plan was, what you were going to do. You also had a lot of other things on your mind as well. So you had a lot of work things going on. A lot of other things were filling your mind as well. So you had a very full mind. You had a lot to think about at this time. The last card you have your past is the Five of Pentacles. So yes, on the inside, this is how you could have been feeling. Really lost, really left out, really kind of bewildered by this person's behavior. You knew something was going on. You knew they weren't telling you. Something strange was happening. You could feel it. You knew it. And you might not have been sure exactly what this was, but this is like this bewildering feeling. You feel really left out, but you don't feel that you can actually do anything about it. And that's how you're feeling at this time. You were hiding how you were feeling. And I'm seeing that you're actually being quite wise about this. If this resonates, if this is what was happening to you at this time, you're actually very wise, not jumping in, not accusing people and doing all these things, because actually you did know something was going on, but you didn't know exactly what it was. So instead of jumping in and saying, oh, you're cheating, you're lying, you're doing this, you're hiding this from me, you didn't know exactly what it was. There might have been some reason behind it. There could have been something, I don't know. So you were just kind of sitting and waiting, and that was very wise. You weren't kind of showing all of your hands to this. You weren't saying, oh, these are all my cards, this is how I'm feeling. You're kind of holding back a bit. You weren't being sneaky. You were just kind of sitting back and waiting and thinking about what you were going to do. So the first card you have, your present, is the Nine of Cups. So yes, here's this person. Here's this person. Here he is, or she, or whoever this is. This person is hiding something from you. You could see this. Look at the man on this card. He's so smug. He's so self-satisfied. He thinks he can get away with whatever this is. You'll never find out what this is. He's sitting in front of this curtain and something's hiding behind this curtain. We all know that. And look how he's sitting. It's like, you know, when you're a child and if you break a vase or something like that and you stand in front of it so she can't see. And she says, what's there? What's behind there? Oh, nothing, nothing. So that's kind of what this person's doing. I know I'm being silly, but it isn't. This is quite serious, actually. And yes, what you'd like deep down is you'd like them to come out and tell you what's going on. You love that, but I'm not seeing them doing that. And that's why you're having to hold back. And that's why you're having to kind of work out what your plan is around this person. I'm not seeing this person coming and telling you whatever this is. Even if you ask them, I don't think they'll come and tell you. They think they can get away with what this is. I mean, if you look at this man's face, you can just see that. This person thinks they can get away with whatever this is. So the next card you have, your present, is the Two of Wands. So yes, I'm seeing this could be about work. This could be something work-related in this Two of Wands. You still have a lot of work on your mind, even though you have this person on your mind as well. You're very, very exhausted with all of this going on. You have, you know, your emotions are being tested and your work's being hectic and busy and all of these things. You could be waiting for something work-related. You're very career-focused. I always see that in your readings. I'm seeing two opportunities that could be ahead of you. This is you. If you look at this man, he's looking ahead, what's ahead of him. And he's weighing up things with these Two of Wands. He's thinking, will I go this way? Will I go that way? You have two opportunities in front of you, I can see, and I can see that they're both pretty good opportunities. You can't really go wrong with either of these. One of these has some travel involved. Look at this globe he has in his hand. So I'm seeing one of these opportunities has travel involved. It's not that you're going to take up something and travel straight away. It's something down the line. Travel is down the line. It's ahead of you somewhere. So yes, if this resonates with you and you really want to have some travel, you want to travel, think about which decision this is. Think about which direction this travel is in, which decision this is. I know I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry. Just think about which choice this could be, which one involves travel. So the last card you have, your present, is the Ten of Cups. So this is a beautiful card. This is a really nice card. Yes, there's positivity in both of these choices. You can't go wrong. I'm also seeing there could be a potential happy relationship in your future with someone. So yes, obviously it might be with this person. They might change, but I'm not seeing them changing. So it could be a relationship with this person. In the High Priestess, they might change. You might work out this is really nothing, but I don't think so, because when I'm seeing the High Priestess, high intuition, knowing something's going on, I'm also seeing the Nine of Cups. Someone's hiding something from you. So I think this is probably a new person that's going to come up for you. And I'm seeing that, yes, there is someone around the corner for you, coming in for you. And look at the difference. This is what I'm seeing when I look at this card. Look at the difference. This is, when you look at the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups, look at the difference between these two. In the Nine of Cups, this man has his arms folded. He's hiding something. He's not showing you something. He's closed off from you. Look at the Ten of Cups. Look at the people there. They have their arms wide open. They're open. They're honest. They're going to tell you. So whoever this person is, they're going to be open with you. They're going to be honest with you. They're going to want to have a future with you. They're not going to hide anything from you. This is the way to go. This is the way to go. That's what I'm seeing. Please try and move on from this person in the Nine of Cups. If you can, you might not want to do that. Some people like to hang on to these people, but I am seeing that if you do move on from this person, you will have this new person there for you. You will have what you truly want there for you. That's what I'm seeing. It's up to you. It's the choice is yours. The first card you have for your future is the Six of Wands. So yes, what I'm seeing, I'm actually seeing two things here with this card. Obviously, this is the victory card. This is a lot of people around you supporting you. And I'm seeing that I'm seeing a work situation again, but I'm seeing a blending of friends and work. So you might have some friends that you've made through the workplace, or it might be that you like to talk about work with a group of friends or something like that. I'm seeing two groups of friends actually. I'm seeing a kind of an inner circle of friends, and I'm seeing an outer circle of friends. I hope this makes sense to you. I'm seeing there's an inner circle and a few people in this, even one person really, really supports you. So there's one person, and there could be some other people as well. They really support you. They're your rock, especially this one person. And you can rely on this person, and you can rely on all of these people in this inner circle of your friends as well. And what I'm seeing with this is that you have these supporters, these people who truly support you, and that's what this card's showing you. Think about the feeling you have when you're with people who truly support you. You just feel so comfortable. You can tell them anything, you can share anything with them, and you can trust them. Think about how you feel when you're with this person in the Nine of Cups who you can't trust. Think about the difference between those two feelings. What do you want to be feeling in your future? Think about that and make this decision about this person in the Nine of Cups. You don't want someone who lies to you. You don't want someone who hides things. That's just what I'm saying. Of course, it's your choice. I know I'm trying to tell you what to do. I don't mean to. The next card you have for your future is the Emperor. So again, this is about work. You're very work focused. I keep on seeing work. I always see work in your readings. You're very work focused. You're very good at your work. You have a very structured way of dealing with your work. You have a kind of a set system you like to set up for yourself. You like to do things at this time. You're organized. You like to do things at this time, at that time. You have a meeting at this time. This is the day you do this. This is the time you do that. So you're very, very well organized in your work. People see, and that's kind of the hard side. People see that as a kind of a hard side of you. You have a hard side and you have a soft side. So your friends in this inner circle see your soft side, and you've kind of hidden that soft side for a while because you've all of these things you've had to deal with this person in the Nine of Cups who's hiding things from you. They've brought out your kind of harder side, because you've had to kind of not reveal your softer side to this person because you don't feel like you can trust them, obviously. So if you leave this person behind, and if you go toward this person who's coming up for you in the Ten of Cups, this person is going to bring out your softer side again. This is what you want. This is what I'm seeing. You need your soft side being brought out. You don't want to be a hard person, and you're not like that deep down. Deep down, you are a soft, kind person. You need this person to bring this out of you again. That's what I'm seeing. And you will find them if you make this decision. But I'm not telling you what to do, of course. Don't think I am. The last card you have for your future is the Page of Cups. So yes, here is this person. Look at this. This person is offering you a cup of love. Look at this. This person who is in your future, I can see they are fun. They are funny. They're not like you. You're well organized. They're the opposite of you, actually, but they're a fantastic person. You are well organized at work. You're work focused. You're business focused, and all of these things. This person's not like that. They're a bit creative. They're a bit. They're not the most reliable person. I don't mean that they're dishonest like this person in the Nine of Cups. They're very honest, but they're not reliable in the way that they might be a bit late for things, they might forget things, they're a bit creative, they might be a bit artistic, that kind of thing. They're really fun, they're really funny, they're playful. This is a perfect person for you. This is like opposites attract. This is what I'm seeing with you. Yes, you can be playful and funny and fun and all these things, but you're very work focused and you're very organized. And this person's going to be like your other half if you let them in. Please let them in. Look what they're like. They're so much fun.